Hey everybody, I'm Aaron Simmons. This is Philosophy for Where We Find Ourselves, January 23rd, 2023. I am really excited about my new website. I hope you will check it out, jaronsimmons.com. Please get signed up for my email list there. I'm going to be launching a monthly newsletter that will have exclusive content, even some exclusive videos, just for folks that are on that list. I would greatly appreciate it if you would get signed up so that we can stay in touch together in different ways. That said, if you are watching these videos and thinking with me on a regular basis, I would love to hear from you. Please drop a comment and let me know what really got you thinking, or ideas that maybe you wish I would think more about. If you've got suggestions for videos, drop a comment here on YouTube so that I can see what it is that you would like me to consider, what you would like philosophy to engage, and I'll do my best to try to get to that. Again, jaronsimmons.com. I look forward to connecting with you there and seeing your comments and suggestions about videos here on YouTube. Well, today I've just got a quick thought. I'm heading off to my university campus in about an hour to lead a seminar on the philosopher Martin Heidegger. And Martin Heidegger is a 20th century German thinker who wrote a very famous book called Being and Time. And in that book, Heidegger starts by saying there is one question that is the question par excellence, the question of all questions, and it's the question of the meaning of being. What's so interesting is he doesn't just write this book as an attempt to answer that question, but he writes the book as a way of inviting us to get back to the point where we can see that question as a question. And I love this idea because how much of our lives do we navigate letting things just become invisible, disappear in the background, as it were? Well, Heidegger suggests that if we think we've already got an answer to a question, we rarely spend time asking that question. And he says when it comes to the idea of being, of existence, we think that it's indefinable. It's something that can't be grasped. But we also think that it's self-evident. Everybody knows what that means. My goodness, what could be more clear? And so at the very intersection of suggesting that this is mysterious and indefinable, so why try? We also tend to talk about the fact that it is self-evident, and so why bother? There's no need. I think that a lot of our lives fall into these categories. Things about which we think we already know enough, and things about which we think there's nothing more to learn. Maybe we can rethink both of those as Heidegger invites us to rethink the question of the meaning of being. What today, if you put a question mark where you normally put a period, would show up differently? Heidegger says that when we inherit things from our past under the guise of obviousness, we tend then not to interrogate or question or wrestle with what it means. We just assume that we've already got it figured out. Here, Heidegger might resonate with Socrates, who said that he, in fact, was wise only to the extent that he admitted he didn't know everything. In this way, Heidegger, Socrates, they both are suggesting what Kendrick Lamar suggests. We should be humble. But when we are humble, we don't just say, oh, I don't know anything. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such a doofus. Instead, our humility propels us to inquiry, to digging deeper, to asking more into what we so often thought we already knew. So today, may we be appropriately humble, but as a spur toward being appropriately questioners. When we become questioners, we might actually begin to live lives devoted to the truth that we are seeking in the first place. Over the next days and weeks, I'm going to try to do a series of videos about Heidegger and related thinkers as I unpack these ideas with my own students. But for now, as a beginning, may we put question marks where everybody else puts periods in order that we become aware of the fact that when we think things are undefinable or self-evident, we rarely are going to make much progress toward where we're hoping to go. Let me invite you to think with me as we think with Heidegger about these complicated ideas, but make them practical to where we find ourselves every day. In the meantime, check out jaronsimmons.com, get signed up for my email list, and I'll see you next time, unless a piano falls on our heads.